All right, what's going on my uchihas and uchicas, and welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, of course, it is Wednesday, so that means it's time to talk about Boruto. Let's get into it. All right, so episode 22, man, what a crazy episode. We got to see some old faces. It was it was really almost like a throwback episode to me. But okay, let's jump into it. So in the last episode, Sakura was basically kidnapped by this guy named Shin Uchiha, and basically we found out that when Naruto was trying to use his sage powers and whatnot to actually scope Sakura out. He mentioned that these are too far away, or like they escaped in like a barrier of some kind where he couldn't track them. So basically the gang goes back to the tower and plot their next move and what actually to do. And while they're doing that, Sakura, she's actually with Shin. He's pretty beat up because she punched his ass into next week. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, Shin and Shin Junior, that's what we're gonna call them anyway. They're pretty beat up and whatnot. And Shin, he actually kills his own clone, which really shocked Sakura and me, because I'm like, damn, Shin is no joke. And Sakura's like, how can you do that to one of your own, one of your own sons? And Shin's like, these clones are just like an extension of him. They carry around spare organs and whatnot. They basically, they don't mean shit to him. Shin's a cold bastard and whatnot. I don't know, man. The guy's fucking weird. But so we go back to the gang, and they actually came up with this theory. Well, oh no. Before I even say that, we also learned that Shin's master is actually Orochimaru. Boom, no surprise. I'm really Orochimaru. I'm pretty sure everyone knew that Orochimaru had something to do with this. And when we flip back to Naruto and the gang, they actually come up with this exact same to the same conclusion, that basically somehow Orochimaru is tied up in this. I'm like, wait, what the? Well, I mean, Orochimaru is into some strange shit. So, you can kind of see where how you came to that conclusion. So they go and go to actually see him. And we actually got to see Captain Yamato, who's actually peeping out at Orochimaru's hideout. And man, it's always good to see the captain. And he's Captain Yamato's like, he's right in here, go ahead, but since he's on a mission and whatnot, since he has specific orders, he can't leave his spot and whatnot. And Naruto agrees. He understands that Captain Yamato has to do what he's got to do, what he's there for, But so basically they go inside and they actually meet up with Jugo and Sugetsu from Sasuke's old days when he was in the Taka gang. And and these guys, you can definitely see that they've changed over the years. They've gotten a little bit older and whatnot. And Sugetsu, he's still as annoying as he was back then. Because Sasuke said, basically, take us to Orochimaru, bitch. Sasuke demanded that shit, and Sugetsu's like, wait, are you ordering us around and whatnot? And Jugo, he's kind of complacent and whatnot, and he says, I'll take you to him, and whatnot. And as they're about to go see Orochimaru, he actually shows up, and this guy is younger than before. And Naruto even pointed that out. Naruto's like, wait, aren't you younger than the last time we saw you? And Orochimaru, he always has ways to basically stay young. So the guy has a fountain of youth or something, I don't know, but it's freaking crazy, man. But so they're discussing who Shin is and whatnot, and we actually learned that Shin's right arm was actually implanted into Donzo, which is freaking crazy, because I'm like, what? Because Shin, he actually has this ability to not reject any transplants of of any kind. So like you can basically do whatever to him, and like his body will accept it, which is freaking crazy. And he's not even a real Uchiha. Like he's just for some reason he's obsessed with that name and whatnot. I guess because it's a Sharingan or whatever. Like I don't know, he's just obsessed with that. But Shin actually said that he wanted to actually carry out the wishes of Itachi. So me thinking this, this is a quick theory. So me thinking this, somehow Shin knew Itachi. So what I'm thinking is he had to meet Itachi during the time of when he was in the Akatsuki, because Shin also wanted to revive the Akatsuki. So he had to meet Itachi there along with Orochimaru. He had like somewhere back then, like for some reason he had to meet him, and I guess Shin was infatuated by Itachi because I mean he's fucking Itachi Uchiha, like the guy can do anything. But anyway, so Orochimaru and the gang, they were talking about discussing him and like this whole like genes talk. Like the key word in here was genes, because that came up in a lot of topics for some reason. And Orochimaru also used the term of why Sarada looks like Sasuke is, it's all because of genes. And Shin said basically genes have this passion to constantly get stronger, like basically like every battle makes a person stronger, and then the genes, it's just like natural selection, like the strong survive and the weak perish and whatnot. But anyway, switching back to Orochimaru. So we actually discovered Shin was made in a test tube and whatnot, no shit. But as he was telling the gang this, and because Orochimaru, like, he wants Shin gone, like, for some reason he didn't really go into it, but for some reason he wants them gone. But as the gang was like about to leave, because like they got all the information they needed from Orochimaru, Sarada actually talked to Suigetsu and said basically, like, she wanted to take she asked about Karen, and the Karen's actually had another hideout, we learned. So Sarada basically wanted to like have like this DNA test to figure out who her real mom is, and basically she when the Suigetsu did that for her, like the match came back that she was in fact Karen's daughter, which which was mind blowing, because I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you read the manga, like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but if you read the manga, like, you'll understand this whole conflict. But basically, Sarada's highly upset about this, because Karen is actually, she believes that at this moment Karen is actually her mother. And so she goes, she starts to cry and whatnot, and Suigetsu, he's like, I have to do something. Like, he was totally uncomfortable, so he just got the hell out of Dodge, like he just dipped. And so Naruto actually overheard this, and he actually called like Sasuke a bastard. I'm like, damn, like Naruto's called Sasuke things over the years, but never bastard. Like, he was pissed off. Like, it was like, oh shit, man. But he went over there to try to consult Sarada and whatnot, and Sarada's telling him that he's tired of everyone lying to her and whatnot, and like, why does everyone lie to her? She doesn't have a real family anymore and whatnot. And as she went to leave, Naruto grabbed her by the arm and whatnot, and we actually got kind of like this like cool flashback of Naruto and Aruga Sensei, and everything that Aruga's has done for him and whatnot. And that was like really cool to see, like, those throwback moments, man. Like, it really choked me up. But Naruto's like, exact the extent of your bond with your parents, like, bond, like, family isn't something that isn't like history or blood. Like, family is the feelings that you have with the person that you love. Like, that's what it means to be a family. And Naruto also said, basically, like, as a Hokage, like, basically everyone in the village is his family. Like, and he also said, like, that's what he's been trying to tell Boruto over and over again. And I'm like, yes, like, Naruto gets it, man. Like, but Boruto, like, I'm going off topic, but actually, during this time, we see Sarada, like, she starts to have memories of when Sakura used to take care of her and whatnot, and she finally came around. She was led off the dark side of almost like the same path Sasuke was led down. Well, not really the same path, but that feeling of being alone and whatnot, like kind of more like Naruto, I would say, in a sense. But she came around and said, let's go save my mom and whatnot. And as they're coming out, Sasuke's like, where have you two been and whatnot? And like Naruto's like, we have to talk later, like like on some real shit. Like we have to talk. And like Sasuke's like, what I do, man? Like like he's so confused. But so yeah, they had and around the time Sasuke's visual prowess actually came back, and he actually started to activate his Susanoo, like his perfect Susanoo, and like to carry everyone. And they basically just kind of like float the wake, because they're continuing their hunt for Shin. And that's basically like the whole episode in a nutshell. Like it was freaking crazy, man. It was good. Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone, because I read most of the manga, so I mean I kind of see like where this is going. Like I kind of know what's coming up next. But guys, let me know what you guys think of this whole episode. Like crazy stuff. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.